Good morning, second graders. This is Mrs. Badalamenti. So today for math, hopefully you have ripped out one page. You're getting ready to follow along with this video for the lesson today. So whatever I write on the screen, you should write on your paper. When we're finished with our workbook page today, you're going to turn it into the math bin, making sure your name is on it. And then you will get your homework. And when you're finished with your homework, you will turn it into the math bin. And then get your green light if you don't have it already, and then Prodigy until recess time. So let's get started. All right, we're going to put our name on the top of our paper. So today we are working on representing three-digit subtraction, deciding when we should ungroup, and coming up with our final answer. So when you have your name on the top of your paper, we're going to start subtracting, and we need to show our work. So we're going to start in the ones place and do 3 minus 4. Can we do that? Nope. So let's go check the tens place. Okay, we're going to have to ungroup. So instead of 7, it will be 6. And then we're going to give that group of tens over to the ones to make this 13. Okay, and now we're all set to subtract. 13 minus 4 is 9. 6 minus 5 is 1. And 4 minus 3 is 1. Good. I notice here that we had to ungroup the tens to get extra ones, but we did not have to ungroup the hundreds to get any more tens. Okay, let's keep going. Number 2, 8 minus 1. Can we do that? Yes, we can. So we don't have to ungroup anything for the ones place. We have enough ones. We have 8 minus 1 is 7. Now we come to our tens. We have 2 tens and we're trying to take away 8 tens. Does that work? Nope. So we have to go over to the hundreds, ungroup, and give that over to the tens. Instead of 2 tens, it becomes 12 tens. So 12 minus 8 is 4. And then we have 7 minus 3 is 4. Final answer, 447. Very good. Let's continue. We're on to number 3 now. Okay, check the ones place. Think to yourself, 5 minus 1. Can I do that? Yes, you can. 5 minus 1 is 4. Let's check the tens place. 1 minus 6. Can I do that? Nope. So we got to go to the hundreds place and ungroup it. Give that over to the tens place. Instead of 1 10, it's going to become 11 tens. And then we have 11 minus 6 is 5. And we have 1 minus 1. Do we have to write that 0? No. If at any point I am going too fast, please just pause the video, allow the students to catch up, and then press play when everybody's ready. We're going on to number 4. All right, let's start in that ones place like we've learned. We have 6 minus 9. Can we do that? Nope. We have 2 minus 5. Can we do that? Nope. So we have to go all the way over to the hundreds and ungroup. Instead of 500s, it's going to become 400s. Instead of 2 tens, it's going to become 12 tens. But can we subtract yet? Nope. We have to get some extra ones. So we're going to ungroup this 12, make it 11. And instead of 6 ones, this is going to become 16 ones. Are you with me? 16 minus 9 is 7. 11 minus 5 is 6. And 4 minus 2 is 2. Final answer, 267. Great job. Thank you for staying with me. Let's continue. Number 5. We have 6 minus 9. Does that work? Nope. So we have to go over to our tens place, ungroup. Instead of 8 tens, it becomes 7 tens. We're turning those tens into ones. It's going to become 16 ones. 16 minus 9 is 7. 7 minus 5, straight down, is 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. So I see again that we ungrouped some tens to give them over to become ones, but we did not have to ungroup any hundreds in order to subtract our tens place. Okay? Good work, my friends. This is similar to things that we've been doing with our hundreds and our thousands, except for now we just have to pay close attention to if we really do have to ungroup or if we can just subtract right away. Let's go on to number 6. In the ones place we start, we have 7 minus 1. Can we do that? 7 take away 1? Yes, we can. And we go to the tens place. 1 minus 6. Can we do that? No, we cannot do 1 minus 6. So we have to go over to the 9. Ungroup that 100, make it 8 hundreds. Giving those hundreds over to the tens place, so instead of 1 10, it's going to be 11 tens. We're going to go 11 minus 6, straight down, is 5. Then we have 8 minus 2 is 6. Final answer, 656. So far, so good, friends. I hope you're keeping up and doing well. If you need a break, pause the video, let everybody catch up. Otherwise, we're going to the back side. All right, I would like you, my friends, to take a few minutes, probably 5 to 7 minutes would be appropriate, to try to solve number 7 and number 8 on your own. If there are friends that finish early, you can write these two problems on the board, have students come up and solve them, and then double check the answers. And then once that's finished, you can play the video again, and we're going to go on to Puzzle Penguin. Okay. Puzzle Penguin says, am I correct? He did 903 minus 647, and he came up with 344. Okay. What do you think? It says, show Puzzle Penguin how you would solve the problem. So here it looks like Puzzle Penguin tried to do 3 minus 7 is 4. I think he thought that the 7 might have been on the top, or that the difference between the two numbers is 4, but we know that we can't do 3 minus 7. That doesn't work out. So let's see if we can help him out. 3 minus 7, nope, we can't do that. 0 minus 4, can't do that either. So let's go to the 9 and ungroup. Instead of 900, it's going to be 800. We are taking all of those and giving them over to the tens place. 10 tens. But we're still not ready to subtract, so we got to ungroup one of those tens, give it over to a group of ones to become 13, and subtract straight down. Here we go. 13 minus 7. 6, 9 minus 4, 5, and 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay, final answer, 256. Great job. We're going to skip check for understanding. So now you're going to put those into the math bin, and you're going to get your homework. All right, and when you have your homework, you're going to complete it with your name on the top. Take your time. If you need help, raise your hand. Any of the teachers can help you out, and then put your name on it, put it in the math bin. Get your green light on reflex if you have not, and then you can go on to Prodigy. If you have good behavior, you could sit by a friend, but that is up to the substitute to decide if you have had good behavior. If you have not had good behavior, it will be independent by yourself. Okay? I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you.